There's a lot of enemy types in the Halo franchise, and as more games release, the enemy combat has evolved from then, mostly in a positive way, but there are some instances that left a sour taste in players' mouth. So in today's video, I'm going to list off all the hated slash annoying enemy types that the community has agreed on, and also my own opinion. This will be in no particular order, and like I said earlier, this ranking is based on both how the community feels about an enemy and how I personally feel about an enemy. So as we're going through it, comment down your least favorite enemy to fight in Halo, the whole franchise, the entire franchise. Comment down below what you hate the most. And if I list an enemy that you also hate, consider hitting that like button. I'm gonna start off with the first one. Starting with number 1, the Skirmishers. No, starting with number 1, the Skimmers in Halo Infinite. I don't like these people. I don't like these things. They are the newest kind of species introduced in Halo that even like 4 years later, we have no absolute idea of their true origins. I'm pretty sure they're the same species as the Spawn Empire, and their species name is what? The Endless? Whatever that means. But basically, they're like a squid thing with the same skin tone as the Illuminate from Helldivers. But they're with the Banished. They can fly. I wouldn't say fly, more like hover. They ain't like drones where they can actually do that. They just hover over the ground and be really annoying. For me, they are really annoying to fight. One, because they always appear in a group. They are holding either commandos, a shock rifle, and those white ones carry spankers. And all of them could throw domino grenades, which is one of the best grenades in the whole franchise because it's electric and it can chain and it has a wide area of effect. So when a group of them throws it at you, you're basically dead. Their aim is sometimes fucking cracked, man. Especially for the one that's holding a commando or shock rifle in higher difficulties. They get those headshots. They get those headshots off you, and they have tiny ass heads. So getting headshot on them is a lot more difficult than it may seem. And for just doing body damage, even though they're really small and expect them to die as quick as a grunt, they're fucking more tougher than you think. They absorb more damage than you think. It just annoys me when I'm playing Firefight or the campaign. The Skimmers or whatever you call them. Skimmers? Is that what they're called? I thought they were skirmishers, but that's the racist jackals. Thankfully, they don't like ruin the combat flow, but I don't really see them really adding to it either. So that's why Skimmers are on this list. Next up is the Halo 5 Promethean Soldier. What are these? This is the most generic fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I really don't have anything to say. This is honestly one of the most forgetful enemy types in all of Halo. If you put the Promethean soldier next to the other Prometheans you fight, at least the other Prometheans have something. You got the crawlers, which people know them by being dogs. The knights, which actually have a unique silhouette, so they're recognizable, and plus they have a reputation of being annoying. We'll get to that later. And the drone, that drone thing, the Watcher. But the soldier, also being in only one game, yeah, it's really boring. They do this fancy shit where they just teleport dash to another to dodge. Doesn't really do anything, and their silhouette is just humanoid, and that's it. So they're really boring. Remembering Halo 5, playing through it, they're not memorable in any way. And since the community just hates Prometheans in general, majority, the soldier belongs on this list. Speaking of Prometheans, we're gonna go to, this is actually going to be a specific game, which is going to be the Halo 4 Promethean Knight. We all know why. They are overly tanky, and they have a bullshit attack pattern. Motherfucker, you see one like doing a weird stance, and then all of a sudden it is in your face, and then it just smacks you. Bullshit. And there's no way to dodge it, and they do a lot of damage from range, and meleeing them is basically pointless, so you just have to feed them bullets, and they are a bullet sponge. The only reason I say Halo 4 specifically is because in Halo 5 I feel like they actually do better, considering that they have weak points now. On the left and right side there are weak points to them, so with the weak point being added, there is an actual tactic to defeating the Promethean Knight in Halo 5, which I find it more interesting to do. So that's why I'm saying specifically Halo 4's Promethean Knight. And of course, like I said, with the soldier, Promethean's art style, even though the Promethean Knight looks more silhouetted, it's more distinct to look at, it's still kind of messy, to me at least. Speaking of Halo 4, another one that's joining the group of Prometheans is obviously going to go to the Watcher. This is one of the worst enemies in all of Halo, and it's solely due to its unique features. It doesn't attack you, but it's a support enemy. As in support enemy, it will revive Halo 4 Knights, and it can shield them, and it can throw your grenades back at you. The grenades part isn't as common, but if you let a Watcher revive a Knight, it is just pain and bullshit. And also shielding them too. Wow. And it's like, oh, okay, but it's a little drone. You can shoot it and die. Like, yes, when you're playing Halo 4, the Watcher is your first, always, it has to be always your first target. But if you're in the wrong situation and you don't have a precision weapon, good fucking luck. Because also, as soon as you start shooting them, as soon as you hit them, they will book it right out. They'll try their damn hard best to leave immediately. The first hit, they leave, which is really, really annoying. And their design, as iconic as it is still messy. And if you zoom in, it has a face that no one realizes until looking deep into the model. No one will see that in game. So why do you have a face? I don't like it. The community doesn't like it. It belongs on the most hated list. Okay, we're finally done with that. We're finally done with Prometheans. We're done with 343 Halo. Now we're on original Halos, and these are going to be still obvious answers. These should not be a surprise too, but we got the Halo 2 brutes. Everyone should know this. I personally don't like fighting Halo 2 brutes, especially in higher difficulties. I've been trying to do legendary run, and this is kind of fueling the video. Halo 2 brutes are hella spongy, really spongy if you don't just hit the head. And their berserk thing is fucking insane. There are so many times that a brute rushed me and I am just knocked to the wall. I am knocked in the air by this fucking brute against the wall. That's why in the background footage I refuse to go anywhere above normal, because it would just be pain for me. I just got curious one day and tried to do it legendary and start to grave mine. I lost my shit for like 5 minutes trying to do that opening segment. I couldn't. Whoo! Feel the fire right there. But Halo 2 brutes, they alright, but damn, they're really, really fucking annoying sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna save this. We're still on Halo 2, and I feel like I have to save this for this video. The Halo 2 Sniper Jackal. I think that's self-explanatory. I don't really need a defense. It's on Legendary, it's a one-shot wonder, man. And higher difficulties, oh, you in danger. If you're on Legendary, if you're not viewing this as it's bullshit, I accept that it's bullshit. If you don't see it in that mentality, you're gonna get fucking frustrated, dude. But yeah, there's nothing really to say here. We all know the community hates it so much that it's a fucking meme. Where it's so hateable that it turned to being likable. The Halo 2 Sniper Jackal is insane, and people love it for how much bullshit it is. We can put this list as the most loved enemy type as well, because there are so many memes about the Sniper Jackal. And now for the last enemy type. God, we're kind of going for a twofer right here. Shielded Flood combat forms, and of course the Rocket Flood. I'm going to talk about the Rocket Flood first. The Flood don't scare me. The horror aspect of the Flood is gone. But when this motherfucker shows up and I randomly explode, I genuinely jump. I jump a lot. And then when replaying the mission, I'm always being wary of its existence now. I'm always trying to look out for it too. If you're playing Halo 2 on the original graphics, it is very hard to see in the mission government, in the mission grave mine. And so sometimes he'll be hiding and just... And Combat Evolve, they even with the rocket, they have crack fucking aim. Rocket Flood is the scariest type of flood out there. Scarier than the Grave Mine. Speaking about the Rocket Flood, the community memes being made about the Rocket Flood is, of course, not in the same amounts as Sniper Jackal, but it is still a meme. It's still funny to watch other people suffer. It's not funny when you're suffering. And energy shielded combat forms are just really annoying to me because a lot of my replays, I just find it fun to use Unity weapons, and it doesn't really do much against energy shields. You need to use plasma for that, right? It just makes them way more tanky. So much more of a bullet sponge is that, and when they rush you, it's also kind of pointless to melee them. So you're just being rushed by energy shielded combat forms. It annoys me. Is that a skill issue? Possibly. Fuck you. That is the list of the most hated enemy types in the Halo franchise. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button. But you know what helps out even more? Just watching them. If you enjoyed this one and you want to see other commentary like videos that I've made, I already made a lot. So you should probably go watch those too. Thank you all for watching. If you have your own unique take on what's your most hated enemy type, please comment down below. And if I mention an enemy that you also hate, share your opinion too in the comments. I read them all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.